La 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 la, la 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 la, algebra.
Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Algebra. I'm here with Natalie. Hello Natalie.
Hi.
Hi, thank you for being here and thank you everyone for being here. We're going to be talking today about more equations with times and divides, with multiplication and division. So let's get right to it. In the previous episodes, we've spent a whole bunch of time talking about rule number 1, and now we are concentrating on what we call rule number 2. Natalie, can you read rule number 2?
We can multiply or divide both sides of a true equation by the same number to get another true equation.
Very good. All right, so let's see an example of that in action. Okay, so here we drew a bunch of cupcakes. So suppose we have 4 cupcakes plus 6 cupcakes, which is 10 cupcakes. There are 4 yellow cupcakes, 4 vanilla cupcakes, 6 blue and green, I guess mint cupcakes, and that gives me 10 cupcakes. And what we're going to do is split these cupcakes between Natalie and Julia. Natalie, do you like cupcakes a lot?
I love them.
Yeah, I know. All right, so we're going to split them up in 2 parts. So how are we going to split all these many cupcakes in 2 equal parts? Well, to be fair, so everyone gets the same flavors, we would split it like this. So we would first split the vanilla cupcakes, then split the mint cupcakes, and that would give us a splitting of the entire pot of cupcakes, like that. So what's happened here is that we split the first the vanilla ones, we split the mint ones, and that gives us a splitting of the whole thing. What is that? Are you writing on my other computer? Natalie, is that one of your pranks?
Maybe.
Okay, stop that and come back here. Let's talk about math. Very nice. Okay, so that's what happened. What happened is that now we have 2 yellow cupcakes and 3 blue cupcakes to get a total of 5 cupcakes. What happened using algebra, what happened is that, that's too thick, let's do this one. What happened is that we started from 4 plus 6 equals 10. And what I did is divide the entire equation by 2. And then I have to divide the other side also by 2. So this equals 4 divided by 2 plus 6 divided by 2, which is the same that 10 divided by 2. And now if I divide 4 by 2, how much do I get, Natalie? 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2
is
3. And 10 divided by 2
is
5, which is the equation that we got above in color. Okay? All right, so let's try another example. Here is another example. Now suppose we have we had more cupcakes, less cupcakes, but different colors. Now we have 3 plus 6 equals 9, and we want to split it in 3 parts. How would we do that, Natalie? So first, split the vanilla cupcakes in 3. How many cupcakes do I get if I split this in 3?
1.
1 cupcake. Very good. And if I split 6 cupcakes in 3 parts, how many cupcakes will I get?
2.
2. And if I split 9 cupcakes in 3 parts, how many do I get?
3.
I get 3 because I get, well, 2 and 1. And what happened here is that I split this in 3 parts. So I got a third of that, a third of this, and a third of 9, which is 3. Fantastic. So what does that give me? It gives me a new equation. I have 1 cupcake plus 2 cupcakes here in green, right? And then that gives me a total of 3 cupcakes. And is 1 plus 2 equals 3 true?
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, let's see, using algebra, what is it that happened here? We started from the equation 3 plus 6 equals 9, right? And then what we did is divide this whole equation by 3 and divide the right-hand side also by 3. And when we do that, what is it that happens? It happens that then I get this term, 3 is divided by 3, plus 6 divided by 3 equals 9 divided by 3. How much is 3 divided by 3?
3 divided by 3 is 1.
1 plus 6 divided by 3?
2.
2. And 9 divided by 3?
3.
Is 3. And that is another true equation. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Perfect. Okay, let's try something a little bit more complicated. Now, Natalie, we're going to divide this equation by 4, and now we're going to do it all using just algebra. So, can we divide this by 4? Okay, so what we're going to do, what I want to do is divide the whole left-hand side by 4. Okay, I want to divide this whole thing by 4, and also the right-hand side by 4 to get to another equation. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. By the way, Natalie, do you write 12 divided by 4, or do you write also 12 divided by 4? Does that make sense to you?
I do the first one.
You do the first one. I prefer the second one, so I'm going to alternate.
That looks more like 12 fourths.
Oh, but that's the same thing. It's 12 fourths also.
Whatever, but...
Okay, so I'm going to write it like that also, just so to mix and match. So what's going to happen is I'm dividing 12 plus 8 divided by 4. Then I have to divide both things by 4. So I get 12 divided by 4 and 8 divided by 4 and 20 divided by 4. Okay, this is some big numbers we're dividing today. So 12 divided by 4, how much is that, Natalie?
3.
That is 3. And 12 fourths is actually 3. Okay. How much is 8 divided by 4?
2.
2. And 20 divided by 4?
5.
5. And what we get is an awesome true equation. 3 plus 2 equals 5, because we divided both sides of the equation by the same number. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So let's do one last example here. We're going to divide by 7. All right, Natalie. Now for the gold. All right, so I'm going to divide 21 minus 14 by 7. Okay, I'm going to divide this whole thing by 7, and also 7 I'm going to divide by 7. Okay, to get to the next equation. So what I get is 21 divided by 7 and 14 divided by 7 equals 7 divided by 7. So Natalie, how much is 21 divided by 7?
3.
21 divided by 7 is 3. Minus 14 divided by 7?
2.
2. And 7 divided by 7?
1.
1, of course. Very good. So
for a minute, I thought that was 3 plus 2, because I wasn't looking, and I'm like, oh, what?
3 plus 2. Oh, yeah. So, 3 minus 2 equals 1. And this example was just to show that the same way that we were doing pluses before. So if this equation had minuses, I still can divide everything by the same number and get to another true equation, which is in this case 3 minus 2 equals 1. Perfect. By the way, Natalie, I want to show you something. So if I start with an equation 2x equals 4, so here's finally the variable is coming up. So I have 2x equals 4, and I want to divide this equation by 2. What this means is, like, well, first I can rewrite the equation as x plus x, which is 2x, 2 times x, and 4 I can divide it, represent it as 2 plus 2. And if I want to divide by 2, like we were doing before, I have to split this quantity x plus x in 2 parts. So here is 1/2 of that, and here is 1/2 of the other part. So when I divide by 2, I get 2. X plus x divided by 2 is x, and 2 plus 2 divided by 2 is 2. Okay? We will do that often, that if I divide 2 times x, and I divide this quantity by 2, that will give me x. Or in the other notation, 2 times x divided by 2 is x. Okay, and that happens often in equations that we do that simplification. All right, so I think we're ready, Natalie, to solve one equation. What do you think? You ready?
I guess.
I guess so. Okay, so here's the equation. 3x plus 17 equals 26, and we have to find the value of x. If you're watching this video, this is a good time to pause the video and try to solve it by yourself, okay? So pause if you want to try it yourself. All right, let's do it. Natalie, what would you do first to try to solve this equation?
I put the 17 on the other side as minus 17, but I would put it on the other side first as minus 16 because then I get to a 10, which is 20. And then so I go to 10. Then minus 10, I go to 10. And then minus one more for this one that I did not do of 17.
Okay.
9.
9. Okay, I think you did 2, 3, or 17 different steps there. So let's do one at a time.
Okay.
By rule number 1, remember that we knew that we could add and subtract the same number from both sides of the equation. So what Natalie was doing is taking this plus 17 and subtracting 17 to both sides of the equation, which has the same effect as moving the 17 to this side is going to appear as minus 17. So what that gives me is an equation now, 3 times x equals 26 minus 17. And now Natalie was actually explaining a trick of how to do subtraction of 26 minus 17, which is actually a trick that I personally like. So what she said is that I can write 3x equals 26 minus 16 minus 1, because 17 is 16 plus 1. So I can subtract first 16 and then 1. And that's, if I understand what you're saying, is because 26 minus 16 is 10.
Yeah.
So that gives me 3 times x equals 10 minus 1. And 10 minus 1 is? 9. So was that correct? Were those all the steps that you made in your head?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we've arrived to an equation. 3 times x equals 9. And now what can I do, Natalie, to solve for x?
Divide it.
Divided by what?
3.
By 3. Awesome. So because I have, why by 3? Why by 3? Because there is this, you see this 3 multiplying here, and this is also a multiple of 3, so I can divide by 3 and simplify the equation. Okay, so what I want to do is take this 3 times x, okay, this quantity, and divide the whole thing by 3. And also, because of rule number 2, I have to divide both sides by the same quantity. Okay? Do you know, Natalie, how much is 3x divided by 3?
Wait, who's the what?
How much is 3 times x divided by 3? What do you think?
X.
X, exactly. Because 3 times x is x plus x plus x. And if I want to divide this by 3, okay, this is still going to be 9 divided by 3 on that side. If I want to split x plus x plus x, I want to split it in 3 parts. Here is a third of this whole quantity. So what I'm going to get is x on this side. And then how much is 9 divided by 3?
9 divided by 3 equals 3.
3. Very good. And that is the end of our equation, because our equation now says that x equals 3. So that is the solution. Let's check, Natalie, that is actually a solution. I think the original equation was 3 times x plus 17 equals 26. So if x is 3, then let's see that this works. 3 times 3 plus 17, that would be 9 plus 17, and that is indeed 26. So it works! Fantastic. No, algebra works again. All right, so that's the end of our video. Thank you for watching. Whoops. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Okay? Natalie, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much.
More pranks in the next video.
Oh, no. No more
And the
pranks.
next one. And the next one. And all of them.
All right. Bye-bye, everyone.